Hello, YouTube. um, so I'm making videos again. It is 11:52 at night. I just smoked a bunch of Buddha's Sister for like a half hour, like 10 bowls, until my throat started hurting. I wanted to get as high as I could to do the video. Yeah, so I'm going to do videos again. A few days ago, let's see, Randy emails, says I should do video. And then today, Love for Nature emails me and says I should do video. Sends me pictures of his van. One of my subscribers. Crazy danky van. So I guess he and his girlfriend are going to travel. So have fun. Oh, and I'll subscribe. So, but then the real reason I decided to do a video though is because, like a half hour ago, I like cracked. In fact, I don't think I've ever felt like this before in my life. Like, it's like all this physical pain, intense physical pain throughout mainly my back and my arms, like my whole body. Kind of like my whole like muscles are like inflamed or something. It's from not exercising. And yeah, like see, pain bang all over. Like, I mean, I stretch a little bit, but that's not enough. Like, I have to exercise, and I go to work 4 days a week. Work for like an hour, like 2 hours on the weekend, and I ride my bike to work. Although I haven't the last 2 times because it's been snowing, but that's not enough exercise. So I have to change up my routine. Yeah, like right there, hunger, pain, pang, right on my lat. Like the muscle used to do pull up. And when I was in the shower, I like feel my lat. And like my lat's non-existent. It's like not there. Like I could probably do like 2 pull-ups probably. And my shoulder here is like really painful right here. So I need to do something. So I'm going to do the thing where I ride on my bike. Oh, on the rollers on that thing. That thing. I haven't ridden on that thing in forever because I was like nose to the grindstone with my website. And I've been making really a lot of progress. You know, like it's like there's 2 parts of me. There's the brain, and then there's the backbone, I guess. There's the muscle, brain and brawn. Right, and so if I'm like, okay, go, and you spend all your time doing stuff, copy and pasting or whatever, data entry, and then you take a step back and you look at it, you go, oh, wow, do that, you know. It's like a spoiled rich kid, like spending money like a drunken sailor, you know, on their wet dream project and shit, you know, and they don't care how much money it costs. But I'm playing both parts. So it's like there's the worker me that is like enslaved and can't get out of the work. And then there's the creative side of me that doesn't give a shit. That's in control. So right now, like, worker me is having a rebellion because I can't handle it anymore, man. Like physically, like I'm like, So, yeah. So tomorrow I'm going to ride my bike on the thing and work on my computer, and hope that, that after a half hour, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck am I doing? I feel fine. I need to go and work on my website now and get it done, so that I feel like I'm moving forward. But it's so stupid because I can work really quickly like that. It's just I work a little bit faster this way, I think. Although I don't have that much experience, so I need to give it a shot. But yeah, I have been kicking ass, though. Kicking fucking ass. But I think I'm ready to take a step back and brain fart. I need to take a step back and have a well-rounded life where I'm exercising, doing YouTube videos, commenting on YouTube videos. And also doing that with my website. It's kind of similar to my website. When I take a step back on my website, I go, I have to fix everything, and it takes a long time. But I still fix it, but I'm getting close enough and fast enough, especially with this new computer, that maybe I can dilute my time and still get stuff done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. So vlog, what have I been up to? Since the last time, that was 2 months ago, shy of 3 days. That was right before I went on my mom's birthday on the 21st of December. We went out and my brother and I bought her lunch and beers, and then we drove up. And then we drove up into the mountains because we wanted to drive back through Peak to Peak Highway down through like Ward, and found ourselves in this blizzard, man. It's crazy. Sliding all over, and anyway, so yeah, and I've just been working on my website, and that's it. So what have I been doing on my website? Okay, yeah. I think I have a pretty good idea of what I need to do and how much longer. Okay, so I was thinking earlier today, and this is spontaneous. This whole thing about me doing. All right, here's my backup video camera. That other one suddenly cut out on me because it was charging, and it was like 2 bars charged, as you can see. And then I started the video camera, and then it like sucked all the energy out of it just because I was recording. I didn't know that did that. So now I'm on my backup video camera. Hopefully this video camera had no charge. So, but it's recording, so hopefully it can record and be plugged in at the same time, unlike that other one. So, okay, so what was I talking about? I was in the middle of talking about something. I've been working on my website. Yeah, so I've been working on my website. And, so what was I planning on doing until a half hour ago? So I was planning on, I was thinking it's going to take me the rest of the year to finish this Bike Racer level page that has gotten really big. And, but then before that, a couple months ago I backed out and I fixed all these other pages, and then I was working on these other pages. I collected all of the myths and I wanted to get all the myths and legends and creation stories of everywhere in the whole world on my website so I can reference it later, and then connect them on the side, all of the corresponding pictures to them, but also create a world population map for history. And I built one for Avericum, France, from the Celts that had 40,000 people in it when Julius Caesar came and killed everybody. And you can see exactly how big the cities were in all of the cities in Europe. And I guess even in like the Middle East and stuff, because you can see the walls. It's like now it's just the ring road around the city. So you can, build, how big it was. So then you can put the people in there, and then the exact density. And then you can figure it out how they said in history what it was. And I had it all matched up, I think it was like 250 people to square hectare or something. And I even built a Vericum. I had 40,000 people, individual people, standing around their houses with their trees and their yards and everything, their little thatches. 40,000, but I didn't have it how I liked it. And so I erased it. I was going to build it again, but then I backed out of that. But so that's one project I want to do, but for the whole world. So I want to have it for all of France, and then each city in France, like down to the person. There's no reason why you can't do that. And then as well as all of the battles that ever existed, or that exist in my website, in the books on my website, like Herodotus histories and stuff. And then all the different people, for the whole world, and have like different categories. You have the Celtic category, the Scythian, nomad category, and then the Middle Eastern kind of, mud hut category. And you have information on, because I hear it on the Herodotus history all the time and everything. How big, and to make a map of all the different sizes, fields to acre to hectare to, because exactly how much fields and all this people were given and all the different classes were given. So you can make a freaking map, an actual map of the country, based off of their descriptions. And I was working on that for a little bit, and I was got totally hooked into that. But then I backed out and I started working on the bike racer level thing, which I got hooked into. And so I'm gonna so I have to finish that one, and then I have to do the Bible one. So I put in American myths and legends, and then I got Pliny, the Elder. It's not connected to my website yet, but I actually got that all the way on there as well. I have one page, the entire Pliny Elder on one page on my website. And then a couple more. I'm going to get a few more. So I was thinking it would take me the rest of the year if I worked all day, every day, just to do that. I'll get all that set up. But I can't do that. I can't last. I have to get exercise. Maybe I could do that anyway. Even if I do exercise, I could still get all that done by the end of the year. And then so then next year is when I'm going to start. I'm going to become totally hardcore bike racer, Strava bike racer. I start in January. I do my winter training, and I make the whole website first though. It's all part of my bike racer level page. So where I ride the 100 miles a day for 30 days, and then I do da-da-da. I made a tour of Boulder. I'll show it here. Okay, so what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah. So, those are the projects I need to do. I need to do Bibles, all the myths and legends on my website, the maps for them, the population charts for them, and the pictures for the thing, along the side. And then finish the bike racer level page. And then I think I can focus on just, riding my bike in the summertime and stuff. But I was going to set up news with me. News. So I'll have to set that up, and that'll be, but maybe I could, hopefully I'll just have to make sure to not get carried away and just set it up in 2 weeks, and that's it. Boom. And then it's just simple, and there you go. And then get it. It's hard. I'm trying to get a balance, but I think I'm ready for that balance because I cracked. I have to do the balance. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not that good at balance. But if I can ride my bike all day long and work on my computer, that's fucking balance. Like, I'm like number one balance. Yeah. So I think I'm ready. I'm going to go for it. I just have to, see, I can't feel like I can't put any pressure on myself and feel like I'm not getting ahead or anything. You know what I mean? And not listen to like my mom when she freaks out. You're never getting ahead. You'll be doing that forever. It's like, shut up. Like, I'm not going to listen. But see, I listen because I become involved. I'm very, what's that word? Interactive, you know? If anybody says something to me, I have to say something back, and then I have to have them understand. And if they don't understand, then it's not resolved, and then it eats away at me. And then, so that's how my mom, yeah, when she's like, hey, you're not getting ahead or whatever. But, no, but I can. I think I can. Keep it moving forward. Anyway, yeah. And do YouTube videos. But it was fun for a while. It was fun while it lasted. I don't even know how long it was, dude. I don't know how long it was since I stopped doing the regular videos. I haven't looked at my website. I don't know how many, or my channel. I don't know how many subscribers I have. Hey, I feel good. Hey, I just suddenly felt better. Like I could just sit there and work again. I went through a period of like a half hour, an hour where I was just like, oh God. No, but see, this comes and goes, and I can't do it, dude. I need to break out of my shell. I need to break out of my shell, and I'm gonna ride the bike all day long. That's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like, how many miles a day can I ride my bike on the trainer, on the roller, while I'm working on my website? Because like it's so different, dude. Because when you're riding your bike like outside or listening to an audiobook or you're concentrating on writing. Even if you're listening to the audiobook, you're concentrating on writing. So you can put energy into it, It's kind of like, it's similar to like what, I had a membership at the 24-hour fitness last year. I canceled it last month after having it for like, since I moved here, like how long have I lived here? A year and a half or whatever. I only went there like twice. But when I first went there, the trainer, he looked just like Bruce Lee. He was talking about, he was teaching me, the proper way to deadlift and all this stuff and all these cool moves to do. Good dude was cool, man. And he kept talking about like your neurological pathway or whatever. He's like, yeah, your neural pathway though gets worn out. And it's like, and finally I was like, wait, what? Hang on, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, like you can't like work 100% all the time because you'll blow out your neurons in your brain. It was like, duh, like everybody knows that. And I was like, oh, okay. So, oh man, I lost my train of thought. But, so that has to do with, oh, right. So like, that's why you can't like hammer on the bike and like fucking be concentrating on your computer at the same time. Your neural pathway isn't strong enough. Maybe you could build it up, and you can disengage. Like if you're listening to an audiobook, you can disengage from the audiobook and hammer for a little bit and then engage, in the audiobook again, So, yeah, so, so it's like if I can ride my bike 100 miles a day on the roller normally, then if I'm working on my computer, I could do like 50. But I'm still doing something and I'm not fucking going nuts. Like, and I'm not like pushing my body to the brink of shit that's not healthy. Although, I don't think I've like fucked up my body. And I don't think that I would be fucking up my body if I were to do it the opposite extreme where I'm exercising all the time, But anyway, but yeah, I'm like borderline there though. Especially like with the tendons and stuff. Yeah, like when you're in pain, something's wrong. Like I'm in the same amount of pain that I would be like at the end of like a huge bike ride. Like fucking, yeah, dude. It's like that muscle atrophy, only my whole body. And I'm really soft too. Anyway, so my website. Oh yeah. So what am I doing on my website? So I explained the two projects that I needed to do. So now I'll explain the bike thing, and I'll even show it. Um, and I've been really high, smoking all the time. And I've been listening to, I was listening to the Atlantis a long time, and then I started listening to Herodotus over and over again. And because I don't really pay attention to it, I like daydream but I should start listening. I want to start making a wider range of things I listen to, and then do a video about that stuff. I'll do a video about Atlantis and Herodotus. Get that out of the way, and then I'll listen to other audiobooks and stuff. Another cool thing about when I start riding my bike like full time is not smoking so much weed, because then you can concentrate, and then not work out on the computer or whatever. Because then you can concentrate on the books. But yeah. So all right. So I got some lipomas taken out. I had a big old lipoma on my neck, and the one in my back. And they took one out. Oh, went to the Obama doctors, Obamacare. I got Obamacare, Medicaid, and I went in there and got my PCP, primary care physician, and got a blood test, and they said that I guess I have. Man, where's the paperwork? I have like 30% too much of some chemical that says that that asks for more thyroid. So I went and got a second blood test, and they'll call me back in like 2 weeks. And if I fail that one, then I get prescription for thyroid pills. She said it was unlikely. It didn't seem like it, because then if I had thyroid problems, I would be like losing hair and be lethargic. I don't feel lethargic, and I'm not losing my hair. Although I do remember feeling lethargic, like when I was younger. And like depressed. I think depressed, it has to do with having bad thyroid. And I remember like 10 years ago, or in 2004 or something, I came here to visit my mom for like 2 months. And I was living in Chile. And my mom was like, you're stressed or something. And she wanted me to have a meeting with a psychiatrist. It was weird. So I went. Oh yeah, maybe she wanted me to like get prescription for like her new favorite medication or something. Anyway, this dude, he's like, oh, I remember you. Your mom sent me to you like when you were a kid. I was like, really? I don't remember you. Whatever. He's acting like it was yesterday. And he's like, anyway, and I was like, well, yeah, I do have this problem where I do feel like I'm sleeping all the time. Like I have energy problems, even though I sleep enough. I have to sleep all day, all morning. And I do remember having that problem when I was younger. I'd have to sleep in the morning. And he's like, I remember him saying, well, maybe you should get a thyroid test. Maybe you have a bad thyroid. So that's interesting. So anyways, but it also said, the test said that I'm at beginning stages of kidney failure. So she's like, don't pay attention to that. Those aren't inaccurate. So, and the last time the person said that they don't think I have the bad thyroid, but she's like, I don't know. I don't think you should get on it because it might make you hyperactive. And the first time I went in there, she said that I was high strung and I needed therapy. So, because I was like, she's like, do you do drugs? I was like, oh, I'd love to. Oh yeah, and I was telling her that I like to pour boiling hot water on my legs when they have poison ivy. She was like, that's no, but it's true, man. If you have poison ivy, if I can pour hot water on your legs, dude, it feels really good. Really good. It's like if you ever have fungus, you ever get fungus, whatever, pour hot water on it and see how it feels. And maybe that's what their body telling you that your body knows that hot water will kill the fungus. I don't know. Anyway. And then the other doctor said they'd refer me to another doctor to go and take the lipoma out, but she's there for like 45 minutes pulling on my lipoma. And snipping, I guess, snipping the lipoma away, like snipping all of the pieces of flesh, or I guess blood vessels or whatever connected that connect the lipoma to the rest of me. And anyway, it got a lot out. And she said there was even more in there, and she, and she didn't want to do any more, and they were just going to refer me to the surgeon. But then like 5 days later, it all puffed up like really big, like a varicose vein, and then it went away. But yeah, that was interesting. I'd never seen that. That didn't happen when I squeezed the ones out of my leg. So I think the cryogenically squeezing that's the better method. So I went to the other doctor, and he's like, yeah. Well, and I was like, yeah, I have this, and he's like, well, I'm not gonna take all your lipomas out. Sometimes people want you to do that. And I was like, okay, well, you guys, number one, you guys shouldn't be, telling people that you don't want to take them out, You should be taking them all out. There's a better way to take them out, you cryogenically. And he's like, well, I'm not going to do that. If you want someone else to do it, get it someone else. I'm like, no, that's cool. You don't have to, but that's a better way to do it. You cryogenically freeze it. Because then you could come in here, I could have like 15 of them. If I come in here with like ice blocks attached to my legs and my arms all over for a half hour, when I show up, I'm already cold. I just take them off. You poke it really quickly. You squeeze it. It pops out. You snip it. You don't even sew it up. You just put liquid bandage on, Band-Aid on, and you do the next one. I told him I had a YouTube video where I took 2 of them out of my legs. This was like back in April, May. This is probably like late May. The video. I took 2 lipomas out of my legs. And the whole video is like 3 minutes. And yeah, I just poked, squeezed, snipped, put it on, and it was over. And you could do that with all of them, man. Because what happens is the lipoma there's no blood going through it. So when you freeze it, it freezes, but the rest of the body doesn't. The rest of the body has blood going through it. So all the little blood vessels that feed that lipoma freeze up, the lipoma freezes up. So it's this like separate thing, and it's like an alien inside your body. So all you do is you slice the skin and you squeeze, and it just pops right out like that. And then you just snip the thing that it connects to, and it's all out. You don't have to even run risk of any part of it being left behind, which you don't want, because it can grow off that. Because it's all one unit, because it's all frozen. Even if they're one straggler units, they'd pop out too, because it's all frozen. So anyway, I'll squeeze some more out here soon for you guys. Anyway, so that other guy, he took this one out of my neck. He was a good surgeon though. He was like 70 years old. I was like, how much do you take out? He's like 10 to 12 grams. Being exact. He took this one out, and the other lady didn't even want to touch it. Oh, I think I filmed it already. And then he took the one out of my boob, and the doctor said they didn't want to take that out either. But yeah, it was just this one like big nodule thing. But I still feel like a solid thing, and I don't know, maybe he said it was just like flesh. But it feels like it's connected to the rest of me with too thick of stuff, so I don't think I'm going to try and cut it out myself. I was thinking about it for a little bit, but... and I still have to go to the dentist, man. I have dentists with Medicaid, and I have the list of dentists, but I haven't gotten around to freaking even calling the dentist, dude. It is time for me to back out. Back up. Back up, man. There's this paperwork I have to do. And I've been having to do it for 3 weeks, dude. And I just can't back out. But I finally backed out. Boom! Like right now, like half hour ago, I hit a stopping point, man. Bam! I escaped. So let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I made Bike Racer level page. When I first moved here, when did I start making this? I finished my audiobook page, and then about halfway through April, I started working on my Bike Racer level page. And it was kind of like my timeline at the beginning. It wasn't all that big. It wasn't all that ambitious, and then it just got bigger and 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 bigger, bigger. And I still have to. I'm still not done with it. I still like the first one. See, what I did was I collected the times of the 40K bike route of the local triathlon, because it's like an hour of riding, and so that is your FTP. That's like how I don't know, what does that stand for? Whatever. It's like how strong you are for an hour. That's like what people go by, is like how strong you are an hour, or how strong you are in 20 minutes. But then 90%, 95% of that. And I think it's pretty accurate. But anyway, I don't know why people don't just time themselves for an hour. But so 40K. But then I realized so I built that, and I collected everybody, because I collected, so I know who the middle of the pack, front of the pack, and back of the pack for all the divisions are, by collecting all of the people. And for other ones, I collected everybody for the local one. And I also collected other ones, but for the other ones, I only collected front, middle, and back of the pack as samples. But for the ones here in Boulder, I collected everybody, for all of them, because I wanted to have a really big field, because I want to inject myself into the field, and then like try to work my way up the big field of everybody. But after I built that, I realized that that was before I realized that what you want to do is you want to find the fast time trials, the ones that are on the flats. And that one was up in the mountains. But next year, they're going to have it on the flat again. So in July, I go and I have to collect it. But I could do that in like a week, from start to finish, even if there's like 1,500 people. I know that because I just did another one here that took me a week. Oh no, there's this other one that I had to finish. There's more work I have to do that I just remembered. But I'm not going to do it sitting here. I'm going to ride my bike. I can't sit around any longer, dude. Although I feel fine now. I felt bad there for a second. But no, I don't want to. I've been feeling like this too much lately. Dude, it's been getting worse. It's been creeping up, and I can't. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Shit, I got sidetracked. What was I talking about? Fuck. Sorry. I'm trying to convince myself that I have to fucking ride my bike tomorrow and not be here on the computer again all day long every day. So, so the Bike Racer level page. So I did that. Okay. So I did it for all the different, so I collected that for the hour, and then I collected for the 20-minute, and then I'm going to collect it. I'm only like halfway through. But I'm going to collect it for all the different distances, to have all the different levels for all the different distances, so that you can make a chart. I want to make like the Bike Racer Bible. So then you can make the chart that represents how good you are throughout the spectrum of all the different distances. So if you're like a enduro guy, you can have the high speed up on the enduro side, and maybe you can have like a line graph. And then the short distance is like, my speed is 25 miles an hour, but my 12-hour riding speed is 18 miles an hour, And then I have it divided up on all the different levels and stuff. You can see it on my website now. So then I made that for all the different distances. And then recently I made one for climbing. And so I have, so the main climb that I have everything pegged to, like for the Bike Racer level, it's the hour, but you have all the different distances, but hour is the one that I have all of everything built around. That's the biggest one, where you used to connect everybody, anyway. Okay. Okay, so then I made a climbing one. So I have it pegged to the Alpe d'Huez, because that's like the granddaddy father climb. And then so I researched all the times, I plugged that in. And then I looked at Sunshine Canyon Hill Climb and realized that that's the same as the Alpe d'Huez. It's like pegged exactly the same. So, if Marco Pantani went up Alpe d'Huez in 3650, he would have gone up the Sunshine Hill Climb race in 3650. So I collected all that Sunshine Hill Climb race as a way to connect the race to throw Tour de France racers and racers in Boulder into the same pool to compete with each other. And there's this website called kreuzigersomething.de, a German website with equations where you type in all the information, and it so you can find out how good of riders they are. Like in the hour record, all the historical riders, type in their information. You know how far they went, the bikes they had, and where they were, and how fast they went, and then you can know how fast they would time trial on all this if they were all on the same bike, on the time trial bike. And so, and then you see how heavy they are, and you know what they did the hour in. So then you know how fast they would climb because how heavy they are. And if you see somebody in a oh man, my throat got really sore because I smoked a bunch of weed before I did this video, and then I started to talk, which I never talk. So now my throat's getting really sore. But anyway, shit. So I plugged in all everybody from the. Oh yeah, so if you see somebody in a time trial on a flat, then you just look at their weight, and then you can know what their Alpe d'Huez time would be, or their Sunshine. So I call it the Sunshine d'Huez. So it's pretty. So I can race the Tour de France guys, and then I can race the Tour de France against the Tour de France guys, called it the Boulder de France. Where if I beat, Eddie Merckx and like his Alpe d'Huez, and then the hour record, I beat him at the Tour de France. And then I make Tour de France stage even, because I went up Alpe d'Huez twice, and 2013. So I made one where you go up Sunshine twice, and then Brainerd Lake, and it's roughly the same amount of miles and same vertical. So anyways, so then that was like 3 days ago, and then I was like, oh, we have to make a Tour of Boulder, modeled off the Tour de France. That if you complete the Tour of Boulder, look how much my leg is atrophied. I have all like wrinkle leg. Dude, I'm like old. I need to get on that bike. Okay, anyway. So the Tour de France is 21 stages over 23 days. So you make Tour of Boulder where it's 21 stages over 23 days. Tour de France is 2,215 miles, I think it was, to 2013, and they're usually around that. They do the route different, but they keep it at 2,200 miles. It's like an average of like 100 miles a day. 2,200 miles and 21 stages. So I guess 105 miles a day or something. But anyway, so you make the Tour of Boulder the same amount of miles. Same days, same miles. And you just have it. So only Tour of France is like, it's a point-to-point race, tour all over France. But Boulder, for just normal people like me who don't like to commute and they just want to just go out of their doorstep. And see, that's what's perfect about Boulder, is you've got everything right from your doorstep. That's what trips me out. When I moved to Boulder, I was like, oh my God, look at all these like world-class data that I can plug in, and it's like right here, and I can jump myself into the pool. So oh man, lost my train of thought again. Fuck, I can't. I need to try to stay focused on one thing. The Tour of Boulder. It's all based out of Boulder. So, like a stage race and Tour de France would be point to point, and Boulder would be just around Boulder. And you make a bunch of them to try to, but it's still a tour, because every time you go over a ride, you're going over a different ride. It's like you're in a different place completely, only you're in your same hometown. And you're doing the tour of your hometown, like doing all the different cool rides. And a lot of them overlap, but the different rides are the different, they're each ride in itself. It has a reason to do it in itself because it's its own individual ride. But then, so it has like 4 mountain bike ride stages, and then like and then like 16 road bike stages. The Tour de France has like 9 mountain stages and 6 flat stages. Well, we have like 6. I have 6 mountain stages, 5 flat stages. We have like double the mountain stages, and we also have double the official vertical. I do vertical differently. It's not like total vertical, like what your computer would tell you, but it's like official vertical, like once you get to the bottom of the hill and then to the top of the hill, you know, and has double than the Tour de France of that. Double. More than double. For Tour de France, 49%. Yeah, because I've been looking at it and creating the maps with Google Earth. It's fucking awesome. I'll show. Maybe I'll make a video about that later. But you have to be super fit to do that. I wouldn't be able to do it next year. Not if I wouldn't be able to do it even. I don't think even a single stage of those next year from the training, just from that. So I think this whole year I'm just gonna be riding on that to keep myself reasonably fit, and have the well-rounded life, do the up videos and everything all day, every long. Come back to the world, come back to YouTube, try to make money with YouTube again. Add ads. I need to add ads to my website. Only not rush it. Take my time. I have to do the paperwork. I'm going to do paperwork till I'm done, dude. Even if it takes like a week. Do paperwork on the computer, on the bicycle. And do the vlog and all that. Whoops, just got sidetracked again. Well, maybe I was done. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, no, I was going to show it. So let me show you. This is my new project. This is what I've been working on only for like the last 3 days. Oh, Bob Marley. Hang on. Okay, here we are. So, yeah, I was even going to map rides. These are like actual tour rides here in Colorado that they've had over history, Check it out from YouTube videos and stuff. Check it out. Okay. 23 days. 21 stages, 2150 to 15. That's Tour de France. Tour de France, Tour de Boulder. Double the stage, double the vertical. Stage distance a little bit bigger. Biggest ride of mine is bigger. Anyway, just check this out. So you just have, this is like the thing of the stage. So stage 1. Oh, these are all the stages. With the elevation. This actually isn't even connected to my website yet, so I don't even know why I'm showing everybody this. But this is like one of the stages. And then you have all the data. These are all the climbs. Dude, this shit's gonna make me so. This is gonna make writing freaking trippy cool. I just have to figure out a way to tear myself away from just doing the computer all the time. But yeah, so those are all those. Now, what else were we gonna do? Oh yeah, check this out. Le Tour de France. Okay, so Alpe d'Huez versus Sunshine. 8.57 miles versus 9.1 miles, 36.71 versus 32.26. Whatever. I guess that doesn't make it mean anything to people here, but if you look at the times, it's pretty similar. What else though? Okay, I guess that's it. So that was the tour. Oh, and then, but I came up with this, but I was also looking at Google Earth today, and I made this other big ride. It's 150 miles over all these passes, and you can do a lot of it on the motorcycle. So that'd be cool. I need to get on that motorcycle and ride around that next summer. I only had the time to go on like 3 rides or 4 or 5 rides or something last summer. Yeah, and I GoPro'd it too. I just haven't uploaded it. But yeah. So anyways, I have the only thing I have left until I can start really having a balanced life where I'm riding my bike all the time is finishing the world population chart, finishing adding and all the links and everything of the Bibles of the world, and of course fix all the links on my website. hopefully touch up all the pages I have and hopefully not create any new ones and make a simple news page. And then I can get going on the other shit on the website. And of course I have to, there's my journal. I have to fix the writing of my journal. Attach words to all of my pages on my website. And then just did not pay attention to the history website. Yeah, but I'm going to start riding my bike now. This is ridiculous. See, now I'm starting to hurt again. So I guess that's that, man. I'm going to upload this and I'm going to start going with my life tomorrow. Thanks to those people who are my fans and shit. I don't even know nothing about that, though, because I haven't been on YouTube. But I have been getting money. I got I kind of stopped making videos when I stopped making money every month. So I started getting money every other month. And I got $120, and then the next time I got like 150 or something. So I got more even though I wasn't making videos. So I can get popular. Once I get everything squared away and I get going, I think I'm on the edge of creating kind of a new niche. Or not even a new niche, a new fucking big ass genre of, of person, kind of like a mixture between a reality TV show, website, educational, and fucking professional athlete, dude. I'm gonna be like a Strava professional road bike racer or bike racer. Strava bike racer. Because, why not, dude? If you win the Strava stuff, you get your face on there. If your name is high, your name's there. And pretty soon in Strava, they're going to have people's pictures next to all their names. Or at least a logo they can put, or at least a link to their website. And shit, promote yourself that way. And your website, like me, like my website. My Bible, Bike Racer Bible. Gonna be cool. Okay, so I've rambled on enough. I'm going to upload this video. It is 12:40 a.m. I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to ride my bike all day long, and I'm going to get on internet and look at my YouTube, and maybe even tonight do that. And rejoin the real world. So I'm excited. And I really do love the attention and the encouragement and the all the love. I love the love from the people, and I get plenty of it. I have lots of fans, and it's fucking fun. So I'm looking forward to it, and I love my fans. All right, peace out.